All righty. How's everybody doing today? This is your host Ricky. This is my main man, Hunter Hawthorne. What's going on, brother?
Oh, nothing, man. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, so this is stinkbait TV. Thanks everybody for joining. Let's just kick right into it and just fucking stop all the fucking corporate bullshit talk and just go right into it. What do you think?
Oh, I don't think much of nothing, Rick. What do you think?
I'm thinking the Kansas City Chiefs got bailed out again. What do you think?
I don't think so.
You don't think? Come on. I know you're a Chiefs fan, and that's fair.
I'm not.
For
I'm
for
not
whatever reason
necessarily.
that might be. It's a little sketch as to why you might be. I think it's a bandwagon, but it's okay. As a bandwagon fan, would you say that some of the calls that they're getting
Which one?
at late times? I mean, we're
Which
talking about
call?
next week. We're talking about game deciding calls. We're talking about targeting, two targeting penalties last week. Am I wrong?
This past game?
I might be wrong on that, actually, to be honest with you. But I know that there was a miss, or not a miss, but a incorrect targeting whenever two guys go head to head with each other with Houston. I think the only close call that I've seen at that AFC Championship game. I mean, really, Josh Allen didn't play that well to me. I think he made some kind of wild plays that were kind of random. It didn't really have any chance of actually making any touchdowns or any type of points. I think there was only one where he was kind of on the line for that first down, whenever one ref calls
I
for a
think that
first
was the
down
first down.
and the other one calls for the other. I think that I mean that's a game deciding play right there. That can change the outcome of the play. But I was taking a look at something. The Chiefs have won almost all of their games within one touchdown or
Yeah,
like one possession. You get what I'm
right.
saying? Is that not like if you look
Winners
at it,
find a way to win.
that's true. I'm not I get it. They are I'm not no one's arguing they're not good. They're the best football team in the AFC. I can say that. But if they win the Super Bowl and get three Super Bowls in a row, I mean, is that valid? Is it because it seems like all
What
throughout
would
the
not be
season,
valid about it?
I just think that they get those favorable calls all throughout the season. They put them in the best position to win the game. I
Yeah, I
don't think
don't.
it's
I don't. I
that
don't.
could be their algorithm and how they want to play the game and keep it close like that. But for it to happen for 16 weeks in a row, not 15 weeks in a row, because they got their ass beat against Denver in the last week, but they should have lost to Denver before. And I mean, that's not anything that you can put on the refs because it was just a blocked kick, but I don't know. You think about all of it. If you look back and look at it all, you have Taylor Swift, you have Caitlin Clark now. You got Travis Kelsey, Patrick Mahomes,
So
and
hold on. So you think the star power of Taylor Swift and Caitlin Clark is deciding the games?
I think that that might be a marketing strategy to tilt games into one team's favor. Because if one team is winning, more fans are coming in because of these two people.
Right.
Am I wrong? Like Taylor Swift is bringing in a shit ton of fans to the Chiefs, right?
I guess so. I mean, she's
So
bringing in a young crowd, like a young crowd of girls and stuff.
So wouldn't it be profitable if you're the NFL to have that Chiefs team win over and over and over again?
I just think that the Chiefs are really good. I think they're tough to beat.
I I agree with you, but I just think that there is some questionable calls that they're getting late in games that are this fucking every other team. If
I
it's
think
coming up
there's
every single week, there's got to be something to it.
I think there's questionable calls in every single football game that's ever been played.
But why does it all go to him to the Chiefs? Why do the Chiefs always? I mean, they did the same thing. We called the same shit out whenever it was Tom Brady and the Patriots. Why can't we call that same shit out with this team?
I've seen nothing but the Kansas City Chiefs getting slandered on my timeline. I don't know which timeline you've been looking on. Must be
I
Eagle.
but
Hey,
it's
it
it
must be Eagle related because
no, 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 no. The I'm seeing a whole bunch of Chief slander as well. But is it not warranted? Is it not a reason for it?
I mean,
I think that we can all agree that witnessing history, witnessing greatness happen in front of you is a great thing. It's a wonderful thing as long as it's legitimate. Like it's actually like there's no funny business going around. There's no
right,
cheating or being rigged. If there's a chance
right.
of it being rigged, then the integrity of the game, like who fucking cares at that point? But I think it's because a lot of people actually care about this game because they watch every single weekend, and that's why you hear such outpour of why the hell are these guys getting handed every single game? Because it does
I don't.
happen every like it's not that they're winning in percentages of calls being granted towards them throughout the game, but it's game deciding calls, right?
See, look, I just don't think that they're in this AFC Championship game versus Buffalo. I didn't really see that many calls that were
That
bad.
okay, that's a bad example, but I would say that first down is one of them. I didn't really pay
Okay,
attention to all of
I
it, but I
think it
know
was a
that first
first
down.
down. Yeah, I think it was a first down as well. But also at the same time, you got to think about it from the refs' perspective. They only got so many angles, and and if
Yeah, I get that.
they can't clearly say, oh, it was a first down, then they got to stick with the call that was made on the field.
But the call that was made on the field, there was one ref that calls it first down and one that on the opposite side
The one
calls
on
it
the
not a first down. And then so I mean that's I'm confused by that.
I don't know. I didn't see anybody signal first down. I just saw that
Hold
one of
on,
them
let me
ran it. They both ran up to the line of scrimmage, and
right.
the one who could see the ball clearest, that's where they took the spot from. Is because one did have it slightly ahead, but I don't ever remember him signal first down.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to look it up on YouTube right now so that I can see. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Let me know if you can see it.
Okay.
Hopefully this goes good on this recording.
All right. Let's see this.
All right, you can see my screen, right?
Is that Pornhub?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Got a ref right here.
Right. That's the ref you're talking about, I think.
One calls it right there, right? Yeah, one calls it first down. The other one doesn't call it. Okay, so we got that. Now I'm still I'm still confused because one ref calls it first down, one calls it not a first down. So I understand that you could during that play you can go back and you can review it over and over and over again. You can't see where the ball is at, but I mean,
Right.
but how do you decipher if because you said or I'm pretty sure that it is you can't like reverse a call
No.
that's already been if it was marked as a first
If it-
down or
Yeah.
not or a fourth down or whatever it is turnover, then you can't like review that's not reviewable, right?
Right. It's got to be
Right.
undisputable.
So like that is very confusing to me that one calls it first, one doesn't. and then they just go with, okay, well, it's not reviewable. I feel like in that case it should be, if you have two calls on the field, but I'm not sure that they would have been able to see anything with the video evidence anyways. So
Right.
that's all I have on the Chiefs. To be honest with you, I'm a hater of the Chiefs. I'm an Eagles fan, and I'm really hoping that the Eagles can take them down in the Super Bowl. But history has told me that it seems impossible. It doesn't matter who you are unless you are the Denver Broncos for some reason. They can
Well,
beat
I
them.
mean, they got close a few years ago, 35-32.
I just watched the highlights of that game. Jalen Hurts could not have played better. He
Well, he
literally
won't play that good this game.
other than the fumble, other than the fumble that he had, which was his one mistake in the game, he could not have played better.
Well, he
And that
won't.
will he play? Will he need to play as good?
He,
You
that's
got
what they're banking
Saquon.
on.
You got Saquon, bro. Saquon's legit.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
I
the
mean, like
best.
he's the best. He's the best in the league. And you have Jalen being like as a threat to run the ball. And if you close in on that, really, dude. I mean, the commander said the same thing, and he got a touchdown. He got two touchdowns. One of them was called back.
I'm not worried about Jalen Hurts.
He can still run.
If I'm
He can
Kansas
still run.
City, I'm not worried about Jalen Hurts.
I think that's. I mean, all right. I can't say anything until he wins. I'm not going to speak on that too much because everything is pointing towards. I mean, this is a script that I saw on Twitter that the Kansas City Chiefs win. Kelsey um, proposes to Taylor Swift on the field, and then shortly after retires. If that happens, I might kill myself. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't think that I can afford another loss to
Funeral.
Kansas City in the fucking Super Bowl. Like for real. I think that I'm not going to be able to handle that. I didn't watch that game all year last year. Didn't watch it all season. Never watched the highlights of that Super Bowl until just last night. And I
I
think
just
we
think
do have a chance because we
I think y'all definitely got a chance. I
I
think
mean
it's going to come down to can Jalen Hurts throw the football?
he did against the Commanders. He can
But
pass,
but
and
the
he's done it against
Commanders is
Kansas
that's
City.
not Kansas City.
He's done it against Kansas City. He threw for
When
300 yards
when
in the Super Bowl, in the biggest,
that was
on the
2 years
biggest
ago.
stage. It
That
was
was
on the
2 years
biggest
ago.
stage. And so,
When's the
so what does
when's
that
the last time he's
distance
thrown for
mean?
200, 300 yards in a game?
He did it this season, bro. Hold up.
When
Let me fact check myself. Jalen
he
Hurts
might not have done it at all this year,
last
maybe once.
300 yard. Bro, why does he need to if he has Saquon?
And
Why
so
would
he
he?
didn't have a single. He didn't have a single game this year.
No. Jalen Hurts has played in 13 games with 300 plus passing yards.
Okay,
And
but how many this year?
I'm trying to look.
Kansas City's. They're not gonna.
Oh,
You
yep, he
know.
did it. He did against the Saints, 300 plus passing yards. It doesn't matter what you say. We're gonna win this fucking game. And if we lose, it's not gonna be because of Jalen. I can tell you that right now. But every single
I think
position
if y'all do lose, it's gonna be because of Jalen.
we have upgraded. No, it won't. Jalen's a winner. He's locked in for this game, and I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna happen. And we have that $10 bet on this game too, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So something to look forward to. You paying me some bread. All right, that's NFL talk. We don't know what's gonna happen for a couple of weeks
Till the
until the
game.
Super Bowl, till the game, and we can talk
When is the game actually?
the 9th, February 9th, I think.
Oh, we got a little bit. So
Yeah, we like we'll be able to do another episode on it before it actually happens. So, but I mean, I don't know. It's just it's a nerve wracker for
hmm
like two weeks, but everybody really expects the Chiefs to win and get that three-peat. And
Yeah.
it seems like a lot of people are going for that over they would rather see the Chiefs three-peat than let the Philadelphia Eagles win a Super Bowl. So it seems like that's the lots of hate. Lots of hate coming to Philly, but
I feel like that you're making that up in your head.
no, no. We can go to ESPN right now, and I can bring up every single reporter on there, dick riding Patrick Mahomes. And just last week,
Why are they not? Why wouldn't they not be dick riding the Super Bowl MVP of the last 2 years? 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 3-time champion. Why would they not be dick riding him?
I'm just looking for one reporter that's not dick riding him, and it's almost like you have to have that qualification to dick ride Patrick Mahomes to be able to work at ESPN or anything like that. Like you have to submit fully and not even bring up all of this bullshit that's going on because you know it's bullshit. You know, like you're asking me for certain plays that have happened and everything, but I can't bring it up to you right now. Actually, by next episode, I'm gonna have all of this ready to go, all of the evidence ready to go, and I'm gonna present my case. But
Well,
it's,
you present the case for me, and I'll tell you if because I'm not going to bullshit it. You know what I mean?
I
Like
mean,
people were trying to argue with me that the Xavier Worthy catch wasn't a catch. That's bullshit.
I didn't even see that. You want to take a
That
look at
was a
it?
100% a catch.
You want to take a look at it?
Yeah,
We can
you
take a
can
look.
look at it, but it was a catch.
Hold up, hold up. Let me see this. Let me see this boy. Come on, man. I have the slowest laptop in the world.
Dude, if
Uh,
you close some of your fucking Pornhub apps and shit,
Xavier Worthy catch Bills.
100% it was a catch.
Uh,
And I
the
think
three
Tyreek
yard
Hill's going to
line,
come back to Kansas City.
dude. I mean, we could talk about fucking divas, but I mean, do they need to? Do they need to take him back? Honestly. I
Yeah,
would. All right.
I would
We're
take him back in a heartbeat.
watching it step by step right now. Is this the catch you're talking about?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay. I remember this one. I remember this one.
yeah,
I mean, is that a catch?
yes,
Does he retain full possession of it? I mean,
yes, bruh.
it looks like they're fighting for it. So like I don't know. What do you think?
The ball was wedged between the defender and the receiver. When it touched the ground, it was in possession. One of them just fought for it harder. That's a catch.
But like if they're fighting for it, I mean, I don't know. I guess it didn't hit the ground, but I mean, I don't know. That seemed like a questionable one. What was the flag for?
The
That
it was defensive holding anyways on that player, his DB, so it wouldn't
so
matter.
they would have got the first down anyways. But I mean,
Yeah.
they don't get it at the 3 yard line though.
No,
That would make sense.
they'd get it at the exact
They
yard line where the penalty is, which I'm assuming is on the 3. I don't know exactly where the
right.
penalty
If it
is.
was the holding, let's see was it on him? Could have been. I think it might have been that right there.
I'm not sure who the holding was on. I thought it
Yeah,
was
if he's going up, he looks free. So I don't know. I thought it was on Smith Schuster or something like that, but I don't know. Either
but it
way,
was either way. I'm tired of talking about the NFL.
I'm honestly okay with it being the Chiefs though. I would rather it be the Chiefs and us beat the best team, the actual best team, than us just get lucky and play the Bills because we were gonna beat the Bills for sure.
You think
Like
so?
matchup wise, we win all day,
You
and
think?
We've already beat them in the regular season. Like that, yeah, they could have pulled some shit, but I mean, I think at the end of the day, Eagles win. Now we have to play the best. We have to play the Chiefs, their fans, and the refs. So hopefully it can work out.
Hmm.
Hey, babe, I'm doing the show. Thanks, babe. Anyways, um, so all right, enough NFL talk. We're done with that. Um, let's talk about Trump. How's Trump doing? First, maybe first week in office, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing good.
I mean, from watching Fox, it looks like he's doing pretty good.
Yeah,
If I watch CNN, then it's a different story.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
I haven't really I haven't been super tapped into it, so I can't go into very much detail. But
yeah,
I know that I'm kind of when I'm on Twitter, I'm kind of on both sides. So like I see people complaining and I see people who are like, "Well, that's my president, he's doing what's right for the country and everything." I believe he's doing what's right for the country. If I didn't, after he got shot at, I feel like he'd been like, "Why would I do this anymore?"
yeah. I mean, that
People
is a good point.
people don't want me out here. Why would I keep doing this if they don't want me out here? It's because he doesn't give a shit. He knows there's people out there that actually need help. I
I agree. I agree. I like the approach. I like everything that he's done so far. I
do
think
too.
that yeah, it's not the most popular opinion. But I mean, it is you're breaking the law by coming into the country illegally.
Yep.
That's I mean, you go and do that anywhere else in all over the world.
Same
You
thing
would see
happens, if
you
not
would
worse.
yeah, you would be deported or you would be considered illegally in their country.
Uh-huh.
So I don't understand why the US has to be a babysitter of everybody else and take care of everybody else. Um, when we have a legal way of doing it,
Right.
and I think that I don't even want to spend too much time on this topic because it's so damn simple to have some common sense in all of this. And that's exactly what they're doing. They've said that even in the campaigns and everything, that they want to be the party of common sense. And I completely agree with that. I mean, some of the spending and stuff like that, I feel like, I mean, yeah, dude, I'm feeling it more than anything whenever it comes to rent prices, insurance prices, just bills and shit like that. All 1 second, just give me 1 second.
We can edit this out.
All right, please stand by. I'll put a little please stand by warning on there for the
Or we
actual
could just
show.
or we could just edit it out.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. I think he's off to a great start. I think he's come in and doing everything that he said he was going to do.
Yeah, and it seems like he's done some stuff with. I'm not exactly sure, but he's had some type of executive orders on energy and stuff like that to actually cut back energy costs,
Yeah.
which in turn helps with the pricing of everything. So
Yeah.
I think I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what I'm talking about, but it seems like everything he's doing is good and it's for the betterment of the country. So yeah, I mean people seem to be falling in line. ICE is going crazy and picking up people left and right. Looks
Yeah.
like the border crossings are way down from their peak whenever Biden was in. So
Oh yeah.
looks good. Everything's looking good so far.
No, it does look good.
He's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. So that's good. Finally, a presidential candidate that campaigns and actually does what he says he's going to do on the first day.
I'm ready to see what they're going to do with this artificial intelligence.
What do you mean? I've been
Like
hearing stuff about it with China.
like supposedly it's going to
China.
like they're going to instead of like investing all their money into like cancer research, they're going to invest all that money into like the artificial intelligence. And supposedly, artificial intelligence is going to give us a cure for cancer.
Um, so artificial intelligence would just like scour all the information that we currently have, and then it would, right? That's what AI is.
No, artificial intelligence is kind of like on a mind of its own.
Right. But it's based on what we've said and done in the past, right? Like,
Um,
I don't think that it just thinks
I don't
on its
know.
own or does on its
I
own.
mean,
I think it's based on what I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong. I have no
see,
idea.
that stuff's so much smarter than me, but I'm pretty positive, like artificial intelligence. That's why, like, I don't know. I that's a dude. See, that's a deep topic that, like, there's very few people who could sit in a room and talk about that for real.
I honestly like, yeah, I mean, I feel like I know what it is because I have it on my Snapchat and I know I have heard of Chat GBT, but I've never really actually fucked with it or seen what its
Yeah,
capabilities are. But I have also heard that it's not as good as what it's made out to be, or at least not yet. I think that it can make a lot of improvements over time, but
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. Like whenever we see it, then I'll believe it.
yeah.
But right now, it giving us a cure for cancer, if I was going to put my money on that, probably not, But
I
it
think
could
it will,
happen. I
dude.
mean, there's people smarter than me that are working on this. So, I
Yeah,
mean, I would love for what if there's already a cure for cancer?
I think there is a cure for cancer.
I feel like there is. I feel like there is something out there that's already out there that's just extremely expensive or is not
Yeah.
even brought up to the general public. So I don't know. We'll see. Um, all right. I had this down for last week, but it was the Elon Nazi salute.
Dude, I
It's
just think I think
super hard to defend, right? being
very
being conservative, you see that, and he is a troll, though.
I think he is a troll, and I think that they were all making fun of him for being a Nazi, and the whole campaign. They're like, "Oh, y'all are campaigning for Nazis," and I think that he just kind of, he's got like autism or something. So like,
Yeah, he's got the tiz.
I think that I think that Tiz kicked in at a very inappropriate moment.
Probably not the best moment,
I mean,
but the
but he is the
tiz,
smartest man in the world, so
it's the tiz. It kicked in.
yeah,
What can you do? What can you do about
yeah. I mean, maybe he's doing something above our heads. I don't know,
it? Yeah, I mean, I think that he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's trolling, and he got the
but
reaction that he
yeah,
was looking for.
he
But I
definitely
mean,
got that.
yeah, but I mean, it's still very. What did he say? What did he say in it? Like uh, I almost did the fucking movement, but he said like I'm pouring or my heart goes out to you or something like that. Is that what it was?
I'm not sure.
Something, but hey, whatever. Good for Elon. Happy
Hey,
he's with Doge.
I'm happy he's $400 billion richer than I am.
Have you heard a lot of these like federal employees are getting fired and everything due to his department?
Good.
I think it's good. A lot of these people are like, I'm finding a lot of people that are complaining about Elon, which that's always happened.
Hmm.
But especially now with him being a part of Doge or the head of Doge, he is. I mean, everybody's saying that he's basically the reason that all of these federal employees are being, fired. That is
Right.
probably true, but they knew that this was going to happen
Hmm.
ever since Trump got elected. So if you knew that this was going to happen like for a couple of months now,
You should have been prepared.
why didn't you look for another job and maybe put in
Yeah.
some applications? Like
Yeah.
if you know the chances of you probably losing your job, because of what this guy just campaigned on, you should probably go and look for another job or look for something else. I mean, it
Go
does
ahead
suck.
and be
Um,
prepared. Be
yeah,
prepared at least, like
yeah. I mean, I don't know. And then I'm seeing like DEI hires and stuff like that. Same thing. People are being fired. But if you are hearing for months that Trump is going to be getting rid of DEI, then then how are you surprised that it's actually happening now that he's in office? I mean, it's very surprising to me to not have that much common sense to think that they're
yeah,
not going to be coming after them. I've been
true.
seeing a lot of illegal immigrants threatening
Being,
Trump. What do you think about that?
I think that honestly, I think that it's kind of funny because you're going, buddy.
A lot of, I mean, yeah, a lot of them are they're fucked for sure.
Yeah,
But
you're
I
gone,
mean,
buddy.
I don't know, man. It's just, I know a few people. We know a few people.
Who?
I know one person in particular that we'll talk about. We'll talk about it afterwards, though, because I'm not gonna air anybody out
Air
right now.
anybody out?
Yeah, but definitely not gonna get anybody deported. But one thing that I have been scared of is not my barber is like oh no, actually he's Puerto Rican. So I think he should be good because that's a US territory.
Huh?
But I'm pretty sure everybody else in that barber shop is Mexican and they speak nothing but Spanish. So I'm guessing not all of them have their papers, so I don't know, we'll see. Well, there's some good Mexican food, some good taco trucks and everything here in Oklahoma City too. So hopefully not all of them get raided, but
Take it away.
yeah, but I mean at least something. I don't know. There's a lot of them here, but they all seem to be making burritos and tacos and shit like that. So it's cool with me. I mean, not to be racist or anything.
That sounds kind of racist.
Not
I
to
was
be
about to
racist.
say.
But isn't that what the Democrats have been saying that the whole time? Like that these illegal immigrants are like our they clean our buildings and stuff like that. Like basically just saying that they're all
Yeah, but they're
good
taking
for
jobs away from people who could be doing them, who are.
right, exactly.
That's the
That's I mean
problem.
that's the yeah, that is definitely the problem. But isn't it also racist of them to just assume that that's what they're here for is to do like below minimum wage work and like that's slavery. It seems
I
like
mean,
Democrats are for slavery, but while also calling everybody racist at the same time.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is, but I feel like it's not called out a lot. So I'm looking for a
Oh,
charger.
hell, man. No, I don't know. I don't really like talking about Democrats too much.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're definitely.
I hope Trump releases
It's gonna be a
who.
long time for them before they get back into power, bro.
Oh yeah. I hope Trump releases the Diddy shit.
That's a topic. Yeah,
Do
Diddy.
you think he'll do that shit?
Do I think that he'll release Diddy? The Diddy topic. I don't know. I hope that Diddy doesn't get sad and kill himself like Epstein did. I don't
I
know how he
mean,
did it,
bro,
but
he might be cooked for life, bro.
no, he's done. He's 100% done. I mean, but you
Yeah.
still you still want to get everything that he knows, because it seemed like he had a little Epstein situation of himself where he had cameras all over the house.
Uh-huh.
So there's got to be other celebrities that are all involved in this. That's what I'm interested in.
I
Did he?
just need to know, is
No,
LeBron involved?
he might be involved, brother. I think if I was a betting man, I don't know. No, no, I don't know. He
Not
hasn't been involved in any type of
slander ever, right?
slander ever. Like I've never heard anything about. LeBron, but he's also been in the that's actually surprising. He's been in the camera ever since was 15, 16 on
Mm-hmm.
the cover of ESPN and hasn't had one
Yeah.
case,
Yeah. Not
nothing.
even like a cheating scandal.
I haven't even heard of a speeding ticket
Yeah.
coming from that guy. But then it drops that he might. What is the correlation there though? Did he
Well,
go to
there's
Diddy parties?
yeah. He said there ain't no
Oh
party like a
yeah.
Diddy party, and then he dressed up as like a fucking maid or some shit.
Hold on.
Yeah, pull it up for
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
chat.
yeah pull it up for the fucking for the viewers watching at home. Let's look at Diddy in a dress. Or I'm sorry, you said LeBron. LeBron in maid outfit. Yeah. Oh wow, bro. Yo, that is fucking crazy.
Right, right, right.
That, bro, that's gay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It, oh, it says it's for Diddy. How much is 52 seconds? So bad. All right.
Yeah, I don't know about nothing about none of that, but I
Yeah, all
know.
right. Yeah, I don't know. The music behind that was kind of annoying, but I will say that I never saw before. That maid outfit. And that was that like during Halloween or something? Or that's just a Diddy that's just for the a Diddy party.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, but that's kind of weird. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that.
Yeah, but who's it stop at? I mean, that's LeBron. I don't know. Seeing that kind of makes me think. Do I think that he got his cheeks clapped by Diddy though?
Do you?
I mean, I mean, he fucked Meek Mill apparently.
Did he?
That's what I
Yeah.
heard. That's what I heard. I mean, I think it said in the
I
some type of
literally heard
court.
it. I literally heard the sound clip
Well,
of it.
well, that was. I don't know if that's real. That could be hell. That could be you, honestly. I mean, if I put my money on it. But I mean, I did hear in a court document that I think it said like dated Nicki Minaj, Philly rapper that dated Nicki Minaj, and it had him in those documents. So I don't know. Could be some funny business going on there.
Yeah, I definitely think there's some funny business going on with that.
Who else is involved in it? That could mean Steph, maybe. That could mean Kyrie, maybe. I don't know. KD's freaky ass. You know KD's a freak. He's one of those weirdos too. He's like 38, no kids, no family.
Yeah,
We're gonna need to get him on.
yeah,
We need to get him on the podcast or the TV show. Sorry, not a podcast. Podcasts are old as fuck. We are a TV show. You know who I was thinking about getting on, or
hmm.
or asking? I don't know if we could actually ever do this, but maybe some like old college players that never got picked up like in the NFL, like guys that we would know. Like I'm thinking like guys that popped up in my head, Trayvon Boykin or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to have a conversation with him. Maybe get Ryan Broyles, OU legend. I don't know if you know him.
Hmm. Play
Um,
receiver.
Yeah, I mean he's. I met a guy in a Uber coming from a coming from downtown Oklahoma City that went to school with Ryan Broyles and was like his best friend and everything. So had his number and his phone and shit. I mean, he should be down here though, so it could
Yeah.
happen. Um, I don't know. I'd
Well,
like to ask all of these guys and see if they would be interested. But let's build up the brand a little bit. Enough politic talk because that shit is gay. Politics are gay, just to let everybody know. But what do you think about this Cowboys job?
they may be cooked, buddy.
You think they're cooked?
They might be.
I mean, that's really the big reason that I asked about them becoming a poverty franchise. If they get, I mean, they got Schottenheimer, right? I've never heard of that guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been NFL fan for a minute. I've never heard of him. I
Yeah,
know
I think he coached under um
he's just at Seattle, right?
I think they let him go and then now he's back as the head coach, which doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, I know that his name wasn't floating around any other NFL teams or anything, so he wasn't like in the running for
Why why you think?
head coaching job. But I mean, it's just crazy to me. I mean, I'm an Eagles fan, and seeing the Cowboys like that now, it's. I
And you
mean,
never know, he might be a great head coach. You never know. But
yeah, I mean, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible that they could be just as competitive. Um, but
they'll
he
never
he
be competitive with Jerry Jones, so
exactly. Yeah. So you know even what we're gonna see over these next few years, maybe
unless
one
they get
year.
like Joe Burrow, then they'd be competitive.
I don't know. I think everybody. I mean, yeah, the money's gonna be good, but everybody knows there's no championships gonna be found in Dallas, man.
If
And
they had
apparently,
Joe
I've heard
Burrow,
I've
they'd
heard
be.
didn't Dalton Schultz say that the place was ran like a zoo,
He might have said something like that.
and
I
that's
don't
why
know.
he went, and then he went to Houston. Yeah. And now they're actually going to the fucking playoffs every year and winning games. So I'm gonna call it right now. Houston is the team of Texas. That's the best team in Texas. Houston Texans. Used to be the
Hmm.
Dallas Cowboys. 30 years later, and they're still not. They've won like one playoff game.
Hmm.
I mean, that's sad, bro. That's gotten to the point where it's literally sad being an Eagles fan, and that's coming from me, like somebody that hates the Cowboys. I'm genuinely sad for them, but I'm also loving it. I wouldn't rather have it any other way, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I bet you
But
wouldn't. I mean, I'm not a fan. I'm not really a fan of the NFL, so I like, you know,
I like college ball more,
yeah, I like
obviously.
college football more.
And I think that we can definitely talk more college football than I'm just talking more NFL right now because everything that happened
Super
this
Bowl's around the
weekend,
corner. Yeah,
Super Bowl's here. We got people getting fired. We got people being hired.
college football. We have a lot to. There's a lot there to discuss.
Well, Oklahoma's looking pretty damn good. If everybody can see Boomer Sooner, Oklahoma's looking pretty damn good. Not really. We're looking okay. Looking okay. But our offense is looking good. Our defense is looking very good. A lot of returning guys coming back. Got a quarterback back there. John Mateer. He's looking good. This guy, though, this is the name that I want you to remember because I think this guy is going to be, he's going to be our next running back, like our next Oklahoma running back, Xavier Robinson. That's
Okay.
the guy. He's a dog. He's a freshman last year. He probably did the best out of everybody that we had. And we had a lot of expectations for a lot of other people. We had Tatum, who is a another freshman. fast back. I think he's going to be put in the slot, and we're going to actually have an offense next year. Um, are we going to be able to win 10 games? Brett Venables is really going to have to pull some shit out of his ass to keep his job this year and get to that 10-game mark so that we can get in the playoffs. But
I
I don't
don't think they're firing.
know. We have to
They're
have
not.
we
They're
can't
not.
have another 6-6 a year. That's
Yeah,
unacceptable. If we have that he's got to go. He's done a
I mean
great
they're
job with the
playing in
defense.
the SEC now, and I don't care what anybody says. The SEC is the hardest conference in football.
I agree with that. I'm not gonna. Yeah, there's heavy
I don't.
hitters,
I don't care who
everything.
won the national championship this year. All that yada yada yada. Motherfucking OSU ain't waking up one week and playing Tennessee, and then the next week playing Ole Miss, then the next week playing Alabama, then the next week playing Georgia.
Yeah, I mean they're playing bullshit throughout the year. I mean I mean Michigan is their one loss that they had right there. Or no, they
Yeah.
lost against Oregon too because of Will Howard.
Not to mention, they spent 37 million on their roster.
They spent
You
a
should
lot of
win.
money. Yeah.
You
What do
should
you
win. Notre Dame.
what do you think about a salary cap being put on college football?
There needs to be a salary cap put on it. Dude, you're paying Michigan just like Michigan this year. Michigan's got a kid named Bryce Underwood that's going to be their quarterback.
That quarterback kid, yeah.
They're, they're paying him $11 million. Dude, this
But a lot of
he's never even stepped on a college campus. What are we talking about? If those kids can't play for 100 grand,
bro, well, I know, honestly. Yeah, I feel like 100 grand, that's yeah.
plenty.
I'll like for me right now, I would love 100 grand. I'll do anything. And I get to play football for it.
Plus, you're getting your
Hell
school,
yeah.
and you're getting 100 grand on top of that. And then, like, if you hold a signing, if you hold
And
a
you can
autograph
get like
signing,
separate deals and everything like that too. Like you can get outside money from the team other than what you're getting from the boosters, right?
yeah, like say you hold an autograph signing or something, and you make $250 for 2 hours or whatever, bro. Come on, bro.
I
But you
mean,
know what? The
as a college
11
kid, that
million
should be
is
good.
crazy. They need to put a cap on that shit quick.
Definitely. I think most of that, I mean, some of that money needs to go to the O line. Or just spread it out. Just spread it out and put a cap on it. I mean, Oklahoma really made that mistake getting Jackson Arnold. I don't know exactly how much money we gave him, but he was a 5-star quarterback that the only thing he did before was throw some picks for us in the Alamo Bowl and then comes back and just terrible throughout the entire season. He
Well,
just
how do you
got
think he's going to do at Auburn?
well, he just got like 2 million, like 2 million plus to go to Auburn.
How do you think he's going to do?
You really want me to tell you? I think that they're I'll give you their record next year. 6-6. I guarantee it. Yeah, if I'm wrong, I will be the first person to call it out. Jackson Arnold is not. He doesn't have an arm. He has
Okay.
a pretty good arm. In warm ups, it looks really good. The ball looks really good. Whenever it comes down to it, when the play is live, he freaks out a little bit. He can run. He can run the ball. And
So,
that's why I think he should be a slot receiver and he would be a lot better because he can be like a Edelman if he sorry, if he wanted to. But he's going to be a quarterback. They're going to keep trying to progress him as that. He doesn't have the arm for it, especially the SEC arm for it. You know what I'm talking about? Like
so what do you think about Alabama next year?
Bama. Whew. Okay. Honestly, real talk. Kalen DeBoer did not impress me this year.
Okay.
It is his first year though. Um, but you gotta continue and get better and better. They got is it gonna be Branch? Is that their quarterback next year, or is it what's his name?
Uh, they got a new kid in from Duncanville.
Alabama QB.
Russell, Keelion Russell.
Okay.
He's a
It's
5-star.
Ty.
He's the number one recruited quarterback in the country this year.
Yeah, I've seen he's from Duncanville kid, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks pretty good. He's got a good arm. Do they still have Ty Simpson or Austin Mack?
I'm not sure.
Are these guys? I mean, I don't know exactly who's going to be the guy for them.
I think Ty
Um,
Simpson's still there.
yeah, it says Kalen DeBoer shares thoughts on Ty Simpson, Alabama QB battle, and this came out 3 hours ago. So,
Yeah.
and it looks like, I mean, I don't know. Ryan Williams is looking like he's going to be staying.
Yeah, he's
So,
saying.
I mean, he's insane. He's fucking crazy. Um, even at the OU game, he still went off. He had a play get called back, but pretty sure it was a touchdown actually. Um, but either way, I'm glad that OU won that game. That was our Super Bowl for last year. But next
Yeah.
year, Alabama, I think they're better. They probably get themselves in the college football playoffs. It's gonna be hard to keep them out of it, but we got to look at these other teams. I think South Carolina looked really good this year. And if they're going to keep Sellers, they're going to be another dangerous team in the SEC and one that can actually pop out and win it all.
Yeah.
Texas is, I don't know, something you got to watch out for. They got,
Yeah.
I mean, they got Arch Manning coming in. So do they win you know, they didn't win the SEC championship last time. Georgia won.
No, Georgia won.
And so they lost against Carson Beck
And we ain't talked about
and Gunnar Stockton.
Georgia. We ain't talked about Georgia either.
Georgia's, yeah. I mean, that's the SEC though. I mean, there's heavy hitters everywhere that could win it.
I think Ole Miss will take a step back because they lost
Ole Miss,
Dart.
no. I never really even trusted Ole Miss, anyways. Ole Miss
Yeah.
almost lost to Oklahoma, and this is my first year probably saying that that's a surprise, but yeah, I mean, Oklahoma almost beat them with Jackson Arnold. So
So you think John Mateer is going to be that guy?
I have a lot of excitement over this guy. I don't think that he's good. Like first year, I think he's got a couple of years that he can spend with us. But first year, I think he's gonna get. This is gonna be the beginning for him. And then I think that second year is really where he's gonna hit his stride, where he's got a chance for the Heisman. He's got a chance to follow in the footsteps of Baker, Kyler, Jalen. He's got a chance to be that next guy. You know, I don't know. I like the way that he runs the ball, and I like that he can get the ball off outside of the pocket. He can scramble and actually get the ball off. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
um, with our offense and the types of quarterbacks that we have had in the past, like Baker, Kyler, or Jalen, all of them able to scramble and really still
Yep.
looking to get that ball off and get it
Mm-hmm.
downfield. We just need receivers that can actually get open downfield and actually make plays. Last year it was
Yeah.
terrible. I mean, we were down to like our third string wide receivers almost
Mm-hmm.
every single game. And I think our
Yeah.
best wide receiver was Bauer Sharp, our tight end, who
Yeah.
turned out I thought he sucked. I thought he was terrible. I thought he was
Yeah.
one of the worst receivers that we had, and he was considered the best. But I don't know. A lot to go on there. Carson Beck signs to Miami for how much was it?
I don't remember. I think it was
Was it double digits? Was it 10?
no.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it
I
up
don't
right
have a
now.
clue actually.
Carson Beck to Miami.
NIL worth.
NIL
Was it
deal.
5, 8?
Over. Okay, no, I was wrong. Okay. It says despite this injury, Miami decided that they were willing to roll the dice with Beck, and he is set to make over 4 million in
Yeah.
NIL and from the University of Miami collective alone. So that's just Miami getting 4 million.
So he's probably gonna get like 5 or 6 million.
I thought he was the worst quarterback in the SEC last year. He, I mean, yes, I thought he was on the best team,
Bro,
and
he is good.
I think that he had some pretty good receivers that he couldn't get the ball off to. He's got a good
We'll
frame. He's got good
we'll,
size.
we'll find out this year.
I don't even think Carson Beck is a football guy, though. I don't even think he likes football.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you, man. I think that Carson Beck giving him 4 million is a waste of money. I don't think there's. I mean, if he does go to the NFL, he's a career backup. I don't see him being a franchise quarterback anywhere. I mean, the guy could be cool. I'd love Carson. I'd love to have you on. We can talk some shit together, but I don't think you're a good quarterback. So I'd love to play you on 7 if you want to. I'd probably beat you, honestly, if I had to put my money on it. But
Oh,
yeah, that's how I feel. I really don't think he's good. Not
okay.
at reading defenses or anything. I think he's just as good as Quinn Ewers, maybe. What do you think about Quinn, for real? We're
Well,
going to the draft.
it's going to
That's
the
actually
draft.
that's the next topic that I had was the draft. Who's the best quarterback in this draft?
Cam Ward or Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel's solid. I really do think that he does have a solid arm.
I
But
like Cam Ward.
what team does he fit at? Let me pull up the draft order.
The Giants got the first pick, I think. I don't know.
The Giants have the first pick.
I think so.
They just got rid of Saquon, which is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Turned out to be literally the worst offseason trade ever. Probably in the history of the NFL. Saquon, the day that I heard about it, bro, I almost cried the day that I saw the report on Twitter. Man, happiest day of my life. Tennessee Titans have the first pick.
Well, he's not. No quarterback's going to Tennessee.
I
Could
mean,
be Travis Hunter.
they've talked. I mean, yeah, it could be Travis. Is Travis Hunter really the Heisman?
No,
If you had a pick, he's not getting your
Ashton
Heisman vote.
Denny.
Aston Genty is my Heisman. He
He,
played great all throughout the season. Played great in his playoff game. I think he did.
but Travis Hunter. I'm not even gonna get in on that. Bro, I seen a dude almost put three. I seen a dude almost put 300 yards on his noggin, bro.
Yeah. What is it? Uh, Ottomeyer or something like that from Stanford. Absolutely demolished him
Bro, come on, bro.
and came all
He's
the way
not
back and
that,
won.
bro. He's not that.
So
Everybody's like, "Oh, he's so great. He's not that."
and he's very athletic. He's pretty good. Is he best at wide receiver in the NFL? Is he best at wide receiver or is he best at cornerback? He can catch the ball. I feel like that would be good at the cornerback position because he can keep
No,
up. He can keep up with these receivers. I can give him that. He is athletic enough to keep up with
well, he's
some of
not gonna be
these.
able to play both sides of the football.
No, I
He
think that's out of the
he
question.
he thinks he's gonna be able to do that. He can't. You
No,
can't.
I
Travis
don't
Hunter, if
really.
you are listening to this, you cannot play both sides of the football in the NFL.
I don't even think that they're going to even let him try. I mean, they might put him on some like gimmick type stuff, like they do,
Yeah,
like like Debo
Jabril Peppers or
sometimes.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like Jabril Peppers, maybe. Yeah, more of that. But if he does that, if he goes both ways, how long does he last in the NFL? Like how many
Not
years, how
long.
many seasons, you know? So I think you're taking time off of your career by trying to do that. So says
I think
Tennessee.
he's probably a DB. I mean, I don't know. It's hard
I
to
like
say
it. I
because
like him more at DB than anything. I think he definitely should go DB and just try to be the best cornerback in the
dude,
league.
I can't wait till he plays DK.
I mean, yeah, and I think I would like to see how he does against like a Justin Jefferson. Can he keep up with these routes that he's running?
No.
These Justin Jeffersons, these Chase, what's his name? Jamar Chase
Jamar Chase.
from Cincinnati.
No.
Can he keep up with CD? Can he keep up with AJ? Hell, can he keep up with Devontae Smith?
I don't know, bro.
I mean, how valuable is he actually? And how high should he be picked up? So I'm looking at the Tennessee's biggest needs right now. Tennessee needs a quarterback, and yeah, they're mentioning Will Levis lacked accuracy and did not handle pressure well. So their biggest needs are quarterback, wide receiver, edge, offensive tackle, and safety. I think he might be able to play safety, but they're looking for a wide receiver though. So they
Yeah, they're
might,
looking for a receiver.
but I think honestly Tennessee goes with a quarterback. Um, who that quarterback is, I'm gonna guess Cam Ward. But
I think Cam Ward's the best. I mean, it's tough to say because like
so I mean, let's talk about.
I think they'll stick with Will Levis.
All right,
I just
well,
don't know who they would pick.
yeah, we've covered the who we think is the best quarterback, Cam. Let's talk about Shador because Shador believes that he's the number one pick, obviously, or he's the best quarterback option. So you got Cleveland Browns right behind them. If Cam does go to the Titans, could he go to the Browns? Because I feel like
Mm,
if you do go to the Browns, you're fucked.
yeah. I don't think he'll go to the Browns either.
Browns need a edge. They need well, they need an edge. You know
Their
who I
whole
think?
offense. They need a whole offense.
Yeah, like most of it's offensive tackle, wide receiver, quarterback, running back. They need everything. So I mean, we'll see.
Offensive tackle, wide receiver, you know.
They need to just build around Jameis.
Yeah.
Jameis played great last year with Cleveland, and he enjoyed it. He enjoyed being there. That's what you need. You need a quarterback that wants to be there and build around that culture. They're not
Yeah.
going to do that though. They're going to go with a another rookie quarterback, and um, hopefully they get what they're looking for. They had it in Baker. They had it.
They had it.
They had what they were looking for in Baker. If you keep trusting him, and he got them to a playoff game and won,
Yep.
and you let him go because of
Stupid reasons.
yeah,
That's what
really.
that I don't even know.
I mean, he was at
But they're
Carolina.
the Browns, so
He was at Carolina taking practice reps as like a
at
practice
the end.
dummy
Come
at
on now.
the end, and now he's at Tampa, fucking killing it. I fuck with Baker. Baker, you are our dream guest, by the way. So if you ever want a spot here at Stinkbait TV, you let me know. You got it, brother. Anytime. Um, all right. What are we on?
Well, really, our dream guest is LeBron.
Yeah. Well, I think he might bring his Diddy energy. What if he shows up in like a maid outfit? I think that's the only way that I want him on. That's a
That
requirement that I'm gonna have.
you want him on the show in a maid outfit?
Yes, that's the only way. He has to be in the maid outfit.
Wow, that's kind of weird.
I'm glad we're on the same page. All right. We
But
got
it
New York.
is LeBron.
We got New York Giants right right behind them. I think that's
Okay.
where I think that's where he lands at. Sure. I think there's dumb enough to take a chance on him.
Yeah.
They got he then he'll have neighbors.
Or what about Dylan Gabriel?
Dylan Gabriel is the smart person to take, I think. I don't know. Let me look through here. I really hope Dylan Gabriel does not land at Cleveland because that'll be the end of his career. At quarterback, where you know, you know where I think Dylan Gabriel is going to land at?
Where?
Jacksonville Jaguars. Hot weather. It's exactly the type of temperature he likes to play in. Left-handed quarterback. Florida likes him. So, what do you think? I think that's probably the best place that he lands at.
It's yeah, it's not a bad place. I mean, he's gonna be backing up.
Yeah, I don't. What do you think about Trevor Lawrence though? I don't think that he's. Yeah, I
Bro,
think he's
he's still
underperformed.
yeah, he's still that guy, bro. He just
They're getting a new coach. What do you think about
gotta stay
Duval?
healthy. Huh?
Duval.
Uh,
Did you
don't
see that?
bother me, man. No,
Did you
I
see
didn't
it?
see that.
Oh no, it's like their it's like his first head coach press conference where he did something like really cheesy and it went Duval. Yeah, that was a highlight of it.
Goodbye.
Yeah, one and done for sure.
You're cooked.
All right, I only have a few more on here, man. The Bills curse. How long is that going to continue? Do you think that we ever see the Bills maybe get to a Super Bowl or win? Better yet, win
Till
it in
they put
our
some players
lifetime?
until they put some players around Josh Allen.
They do. I mean, they only had Keon Coleman, who's not bad, but he is a rookie. They
He's a
had
rookie.
Amar.
He's young.
They got Amari Cooper.
Yeah, he's climbing that ladder.
He's
Not a
still
Pro Bowler.
he's still solid though. He's still a solid
Bro,
guy.
the Ravens had 9 Pro Bowlers this year. They should have won the Super Bowl.
The Ravens, yeah, I don't. Oh man, I feel sorry for Mark Andrews
Yeah, I do too.
for him being a he was a
But
senior, you know.
I think, bro, Lamar's not getting enough hate, bro. He's not. He's really not, bro. He had 9 Pro Bowlers on your team, bro. You didn't get it done. Come on.
Didn't he throw a pick in that
Yeah,
game
he
too?
threw a pick and a fumble. I mean, he did all right, but hell, you got everybody's worried about Derrick Henry. Where's Derrick Henry at on the field? They ain't worried about you.
Yeah, I mean Derrick Henry is he was always a threat. I think they should. I mean, this was their year to be able to actually get it done. They got to keep that team together.
Yes,
Maybe add a few pieces, but I mean that's the team. That's the team that
bro. Who else are they gonna add?
yeah, like what changes do you make? I mean,
You had 9 Pro Bowlers, brother, and you
everybody
didn't get it
was.
done.
I mean, it was a catch away from get, but that was just a catch away from going to overtime.
Yeah, I
Not
wouldn't even.
not to win the game. That was to just to continue the game.
Yeah,
But I mean, he should have caught that though. I mean, sucks. I mean, I'm sure you've been in that position before.
nope,
Nope,
never been in that
nope,
one.
nope, not me. For those of you at home, Hunter is a former D2 player, correct?
Why'd you have to throw that in there?
Or I'm sorry, D1. He's D1, D1 certified. Because I mean, I was gonna have to bring up the school, and yeah, you know what? We'll say that. Isn't there a D1 team that's called Southeast or Southeastern or something?
Yeah,
But isn't it like in Louisiana?
yeah,
Yeah. So, well, Hunter played at Southeastern. So, you want to tell him about that, bro?
yeah. Played at Southeastern for 5 years and got my degree from there. Um, you know, did my thing there.
Same place that Dennis Rodman went to.
Yeah, Same place that Dennis Rodman went to. Um, yeah, and now I got cancer. So yeah,
My man.
yep,
Don't worry, brother. You're gonna beat this shit.
yep. You're right.
Everybody here is behind you, brother. So,
Ah,
but yeah, that's really all the fucking topics that I had. If there's anything else you wanted to talk about, really mostly fucking NFL shit, some college shit. Um, off the top right now, who's gonna win the next national championship, college wise?
college.
If you had to call it right now and you had to stick with that same answer all the way until next season, it's a hard one to
I,
call so early.
I
Very
would.
hard. Oregon's got a shit ton of money.
Yeah, Oregon's got a lot of money. I'm thinking. Look, I'm thinking like I got 4 teams in mind: Texas, Oregon, Ohio State, and Alabama.
Fuck Texas.
I think Texas is going to be better with Archie Manning. I thought they would have been this year if they'd have just fucking left him in. Because I never believed in Quinn. I always thought he fucking lofted the ball.
Yeah.
I was really hoping a dark horse Arizona State would win it this year.
Well, dude, they should have won. They
Yeah,
really should have won that game, or at
I do
least like
too.
let them kick the field goal and miss it if that's what
Right.
it is. But they were pushing for Texas to
But
get to
who?
that for
Okay,
ratings.
if I had to pick one national championship this early, I'd have to say Alabama. They got
Alabama, yeah, I mean they're probably the safest one to go with. Alabama, yeah.
they got two. They're going to have a good quarterback battle. They're going to have some receivers come in from the portal. They kept Ryan Williams. They're definitely going to have some running back. Richard Young is hopefully can get his shit together, and if he gets on the field, it's going to be bad news.
Yep. Well,
Defense. I'm not too keen on what's going on with our defense.
what's going on with it? I haven't heard anything. Are
I,
y'all
that's what I'm saying.
losing
I
certain
don't know.
players or?
I know we lost one player to the draft, which I think he had an extra year of eligibility. But hell, I mean, I ain't never gonna knock somebody for going to make millions.
Right. Yeah. I mean, go ahead and do it.
Um, I think that I
If
don't
you want
know
to
who's
go,
going.
yeah. If you want to go Bama, go Bama.
I'm going Bama. I don't know who's going to play quarterback for Oregon or Ohio State.
Is is uh is his name DeKelion Russell? Is that his name?
Who?
The OU or not OU? Alabama's new quarterback. Is it
Yeah,
DeKelion Russell? Is that his name?
Keleon.
Oh, it's just Kelion. Okay.
Keleon Russell.
Russ. Okay, I got him right here.
He's
It's
the dog.
it's yeah, it's Keelon.
Yeah,
Okay. I mean he looks a lot like Jaden Daniels. Does he not?
yeah.
Like body frame wise?
Body frame. I kind of see like maybe like a touch of Lamar in him.
Yeah, I can see that a little bit. I mean, he's
Now I
skinny.
don't know. He's fast on his high school film, but how fast is that going to be when he's getting ran down by Malachi Starks and at Georgia or at LSU or something?
LSU seems like it's just gonna get worse and worse. I don't like Brian Kelly at all.
Yeah.
And but, I mean LSU is still good. LSU is LSU,
What do you think
but I
about
don't think they're
Marcus
that good.
Freeman?
I like him. I like everything about that guy. Everything that he said, especially about it's not about the color stuff. It's about the work you do.
Yep.
I love that. I absolutely love everything about him. I like Notre Dame. Notre Dame's kind of cool. I was going for them.
So who do you think's going to win the next national championship?
My answer is a stretch, but if everything falls in line, then it will work out. But everything's got to fall in line, and we can get in the dance. If we get in the dance, then
Are you trying
anything
to throw
anything can
OU in
happen.
there?
Anything can happen. Anything
Just
can happen as long as we're in the dance. We just got to get
stop.
in. We just
Stop.
have to get in the dance. We have to win
Stop.
10 games this year. We won 6 this year. Can we get
Stop.
to that?
Stop.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, I'm sitting here thinking about it. And if we can get to, can you at least agree that we can get to the dance?
I don't think that y'all can.
For real? You really
I
don't think
really,
that there's any way that OU turns everything around this year
I don't
and
think
makes
so.
it happen?
Okay. I don't think
Not
so.
even, not even to the dance. All
I
right.
don't think
All right.
I mean, I guess everything's. Yeah,
I
they
mean,
could, but
we got to spend a lot more money if we want these real fucking guys. But I don't think we have it. I like OU. I like the way that we're going to look next year. I'm hopeful that we can get to that at least 10 wins. If we
yeah,
don't, I'm going to go with a random one here that I think that if they get in, they make a lot of noise. Um, and we played them last year, so I went to the game and they beat the dog shit out of us. Literally immediately, the game was over. And I know they have dogs they're in the SEC. They haven't won much in the past. When we're talking title wise, but they're a legit team. And I think that they keep that quarterback that they have, he could be the face of college football very easily. Um,
South
South
Carolina.
Carolina.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick. Not a
Sellers
bad
is
pick.
Sellers played pretty damn good towards the end of the year. He keeps that
My
fire
phone's on
going.
1%.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're all good. I think that that's really all that I had. So that's
Yeah,
Stink
that's
Bait
not a bad
episode
pick
one.
though. Stink bait
Uh,
episode number 1.
in the beginning, that's going to be the title. So, all right, man. I'll go ahead and get this chopped up and get it all going and everything. But
All right.
all right, brother. I'll see you later.
All right, brother.
All right.
Thanks for having me on. I'm gonna beat my meat.